Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ok Xoomer. I'm your host, Aaron Lichtig, Xometry guy and former Jeopardy champion, and I'm here today with Casey Melvin. Now, Casey is the founder of The Future of Jewelry. You can check it out at tfoj.com. Casey, welcome.
Hi, Aaron. Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited about it.
All right, first of all, tell our audience about The Future of Jewelry.
Yeah, so I came into this industry a little bit different than most. I don't come from a technical background. When my sister and I founded this company 4 years ago, it was born out of an experience of attempting and failing to buy a custom signet ring, matching custom signet rings with my sister. There's a couple of elements there. My sister has a really small finger. So her size is pretty rare. And we're also looking within a price range because obviously we were on a budget. And we looked online and attempted to buy one together, and we could not find one in our price range. And we didn't find one that was in her size. So we thought that there was an unaddressed market where technology could fill a void in the jewelry industry, the custom jewelry industry. Because up until the 20th century, with the Industrial Revolution, all jewelry was custom. All jewelry was handmade until mass production in the 20th century. So we wanted to kind of blend the elements using technology and produce every signet ring to order. Another important part of our company is our signet ring customization platform. So if you visit our website at tfoj.com, you can go and you don't have to download any apps. You can, right in your browser, customize and design your own signet ring in your precise size in 3D and interact with it in real time.
Wow, so you can actually go on there and design exactly what you need yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Opens up because we incorporate 3D printing into our supply chain, and our app generates an STL file or a CAD file that can basically, it's portable to any machine. We're not limited in having inventory, or we're not limited by the materials we offer, and we're also not limited in the sizes we offer. So if you need a 7 1/4, we can generate that automatically, and there's no additional labor that would go into resizing it to your size.
How did you decide to use 3D printing as your means of producing the jewelry?
That's a really good question. And to tell you the truth, at the very beginning, we weren't set on using 3D printing in our supply chain. We looked and we did the analysis on how much because my sister and I are self-funded. We had to look into the budgetary constraints of having a lot of inventory on hand and in the sizes. So basically we would have had to pay about $20,000 per size for a master mold that we would then use in our supply. And we said, we don't want to make that sort of upfront investment. And also we wanted to focus on the digitization aspect. So they kind of went hand in hand. When we first decided to incorporate 3D printing into our company, we actually traveled to China 2 or 3 times to look at 3D printers and look into buying them ourselves. But we saw every year the machines were getting less expensive, more precise, smaller, more accurate, all of the benefits. So we decided to concentrate on our core competency, which was our digital product offering, which is the signet rings. And just recently, so we obviously started with the precious metals, traditional jewelry materials, but we recently rolled out a new feature where you can go on our website, design your very own ring, and instantly download the STL for $5 that you can then print on your own machine. So we're also pivoting the digital offerings as well.
So you do produce some of them for the customer, but the customer could also download the file and print it on his or her own machine, or send it to Xometry, or do whatever they want.
Absolutely.
Cool. So do you have any good advice for 3D printing entrepreneurs, people trying to make a company out of a cool idea or an interest that they have?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I found in the 3D printing industry is because it's so nascent and it's so new, everyone comes to this industry from a different background, and they all share a quality, which is being curious and wanting to learn about this new technology. So I would say that if you wanted to start a business in using 3D printing as a creator or as a company, I would say ask for advice, because the 3D printing community is very generous. And I can't tell you how many people I've hopped on, a Zoom call with over the past year who have offered me advice. And so people are very generous. Ask questions; they'll tell you the answers. And get your hands dirty. I would say buy a machine. There's some machines that are, sub $500 that you could just start with and get your hands dirty and try it out.
Excellent. And you also have a discount today just for people who are watching or listening to OK Zoomer.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are running a special for Ok Xoomer. If you enter the code Ok Xoomer 10, you'll get $10 off a sterling silver custom signet ring.
That's great. Now, what are some of the most interesting pieces of jewelry you've seen people make on your platform? Does anything really stand out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a feature on our customization platform. So you could add text and fonts. You could doodle on there. You could sign your name. We have a library full of some preset icons that you can select from. But some of my favorite pieces that have come through our app that were generated using our app was using handwriting. I know one customer, their granddad had recently passed away, and they were very close. They found a picture of his handwriting that they used then to generate the custom signet ring with his signature on it.
Oh, wow. What a great way to take that memory and take his handwriting and turn it into something that can always be with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're actually testing out an additional one feature to add Braille and American Sign Language icons to our app as well. So that would be a new area we're trying to pivot into as well.
Excellent. Well, Casey, thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for being the first one to offer a special discount code to the viewers and listeners of OK Zoomer. We'll put that code here on the screen for everyone to check out.
Great. Thanks so much, Aaron.
And thanks for watching today, everybody. We will be back in a couple days with another episode of OK Zoomer. Stay healthy, and we'll see you then.
Bye.